So I've been grounded the last couple of days, and this is the first chance I've gotten to do a video diary. My family has this stupid rule that for punishment, instead of getting trapped in my house like normal people, I have all my electronic devices taken away. No gaming, no phone, no computer, no nothing. Of course, that drives me nuts, as these are the things I truly love doing. It'd be a lot easier on me if they just lock me in the house and let me play around like normal. Anyway, I talked back to my dad, who was giving me a hard time about not making the baseball team for what felt like the 1000th time. I'm still upset about it, as I tried my best, but Dad just doesn't believe me. He thinks this is just another time where I didn't give something my all and that I'm a complete disappointment because of it. I shouldn't have talked back, but I'm just so frustrated recently that I lost my cool. Hence the grounding. I get grounded all the time, but this one complicated things, as I was supposed to help Emily at her gig. I lost track of time, and by the time I noticed and ran out the door, I ended up missing her at her house. This was a big deal, as I was supposed to help her transport her drum set and be a supportive friend, but instead, I stood her up. So basically, I'm a total jerk. Our friendship is more than a little awkward right now, as I know she has a crush on me, and she knows I don't return the feeling. So this adds a wrinkle that we don't need in the slightest. Now she thinks I intentionally stood her up when I totally didn't mean to. And then, in my typical idiotic fashion, I went and made things even worse. By the time I'd have gotten to the coffee shop, I would have been walking in after they started playing. I figured she'd be mad at me, so I didn't want to distract her. In hindsight, I know I made a mistake, but I decided to skip her gig completely. I tried explaining myself today when I got my phone back, and Emily said she was cool with everything, but I don't really believe her. She sounded like she was trying to sound fine with things, but really wasn't, you know? I could just sense her disappointment. I totally should have showed up to her gig. It would have proven that I was still her friend, and it would have made things easier. I see now that I made a mistake, and I have to live with the consequences. The thing is, I know myself, and I know that I was just looking for an excuse not to go. Things have been so awkward between us, and I've never been good in uncomfortable situations. As soon as there was any little reason to bail, I took it because I hate feeling this weird around my best friend. Why can't life just be simple? Why does Emily have to have a crush on me? Fixing things is going to be really hard. I can just tell.